Alright, here we are. Baldur's Gate 3, but not as we know it. I'm here with a couple of old friends, and hopefully we're going to dive in and have some fun and make a right jolly mess out of things. Want to say hello, guys?
Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, we'll also probably talk over each other a bit and make the odd gaff here and there. Right then, I'm going to click the launch button, which should take us all into the game trailer and ready to begin.
Excellent.
Every time I see the beginning of that trailer, before the music from the first game kicks in there in the background, and when I'm seeing that mural up there, I'm like, there was one they called Mindflayer born.
It never gets up. That's the good thing about it. So I'm gonna play Magic User for sure.
Yeah,
Guys
I'm
are
gonna.
okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm probably gonna go with the rogue. I'm just looking at the options available to me.
Okay, cool. I'm being quite predictable here just for the sake of simplicity.
When it comes to backgrounds, if I was to be a rogue, would it be more useful as a criminal or an entertainer? Do you reckon?
I don't know. I mean, they're gonna give you a few skill proficiencies, and that'll be about it, you know. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes more sense. Had the wrong character class selected for a moment there. I had cleric selected and I was like, why is it recommending medicine for a fighter? Kind of want to go history instead of intimidation as a fighter, actually, this time. I'm not sure. Yeah. Just be a bit different, you know. I wish there were a
Not
few
heard
more.
of a half elf with purple skin that wasn't a drow. It's weird that they give you that option for a high elf.
What, did you click all skin colours or something?
No, just on the standard selection for half high elf, it allows you to have the purple or the moon.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can go half drow for that if you really want. It's more effective.
Intelligence 9. Go well.
Ooh. You know you can change that if you want, right?
Oh, can I?
Yeah, you just go to the abilities tab. Oh, what I would say, when you've finished customizing your character, there is one more tab to the right that beyond abilities that you definitely want to go and do, and don't leave it at default.
Alright, I'll have a look. Jeez.
I have strength 8, so let's not expect me to be doing any carrying. Okay.
I have an 8 as well, and it's in charisma, which means someone else had better do all the buying and selling for me, because I'll get higher prices if I do it.
I have charisma 14, and I've taken persuasion as a background.
Oh, if you go in wizard, are you customizing your spells or just taking default?
Tell me,
Customizing.
who do you dream
Good call.
of at night?
If you saw a video, John, you'd know what my theory is regarding the thing in the extra tab. Actually, I came up with that theory a few episodes in, so I'm not sure if you do.
No, unfortunately, I didn't want to ruin the game. Sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. You know how in Baldur's Gate 1 you had like all those dreams and visions that would give you extra powers that were like the Baal Spawn Awakening, and I think it might be similar to that. If that makes sense to you.
Okay.
Well, I'm ready to go when you two are. This is going to be so very wrong in so many ways.
It's done. I've committed.
Have you had fun with the final tab of character creation?
I did, yeah.
Awesome. So my theory is this
Just
might... Sorry?
It's a pity there's no half orcs on there.
I suspect they'll be added a bit later. Wait, you wanted your love interest to be a half-orc? Interesting. I mean, why not? There's Githyanki, you know, and Drow.
Just messing around with my spells, I apologise.
That's alright. You've still got the last tab to go where you get to customise an entire second character. Which I suspect is one we won't necessarily run into in-game. But rather could be like something we get to see in visions or dreams.
Remember to change my name this time.
Aha, so you're not Tav this time then.
Raise your heart with mine. Let your sleeping soul take flight. Take me through the night. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Hanging morning floor.
So what kind of spells are you taking? Just out of interest.
Area effect, crowd control type spells, grease and things like that. So direct
Oh
image,
god. Grease, you say?
enchantment,
Interesting.
and some enchantment-based friends.
So what I'm hearing is that I need to pick up lots of barrels of flammable oil that I can drop on the grease once it appears.
Work very well.
So very wrong.
The Bible.
Does telekinesis exist in this game?
A little bit, yes. I mean, the Divinity version of telekinesis, where you kind of use it instead of picking things up at very short range, exists, but beyond that, not so much that I've noticed.
Okay.
Or are you talking about the way that your rogue's hand telekinetically picks something up and puts it into his pocket while nobody else is noticing?
Well, that's always in the back of his mind, but I was thinking more about, you know, in Divinity, like, you could get rings of telekinesis and you had the skill where you could pick things up and move it around.
Yeah, I remember that.
Existed. Or...
A little bit. We get like a push action we can use to push things around a bit, which we can use in and out of combat. And pushing can result in falling damage.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I've now selected a Who Do You Dream Of character as well.
Ah, so we all good to go?
And the character I would have made, probably.
Alright, I will click the button then, and we might have to click a ready button, but... Oh, you both have. Cool. Here we go. And now... when games of Magic the Gathering go horribly wrong.
Yeah, you're about to have a bad day.
Yeah. About to increase the difficulty of this, because normally you play it with one person.
Hmm. Well,
My head.
you know the Githyanki girl will be a
Wherever
pre-gen.
we are, it's falling apart.
Where's our... Oh, he's over there.
Someone else got out.
Dead. Good.
Wow, that's got attitude.
Yeah.
He's like dead. Good.
Mind the flames. They're hot.
Rules apply, I see.
There's a big blue thing over here that can give you a long rest if you just click on it. It kind of helps with the whole being on fire thing.
I feel better.
So now that you're not burning,
Well, you know, you live and learn.
yeah, absolutely. Now that you're not burning, you can explore at your leisure.
Wonder who's inside. Made it out. Where the hells are we?
Weapon-based abilities that you
Might
have.
still be stuck inside if we haven't been
Yeah.
attacked.
I've got cleave with this weapon.
Topple with mine.
Yeah. And since the weapon abilities are rest-based and reset, it might be worth for a fighter actually carrying, like, say, a hammer or a sword and a hand axe or something, you know, like just have like, and maybe even a quarterstaff, and just like swap out weapons in between combats just to keep using special abilities. We'll see.
That would make sense.
Yeah, would
I
also
think you'll end up carrying most
I'd
heavy
end up
equipment
being
anyway.
heavily encumbered. Mate, I've only got strength 14. I don't carry that much. Yet. There is also a not so obvious path up here, if you wanted to explore it.
Oh, I picked that actually a doorway. That's cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Yes. You notice how the mind flayers have conveniently set up hazard lights indicating which doors to use in case of an emergency.
Yeah, I'm very good at them.
just out of interest, does my character go into attack stance
Yes.
whenever I speak?
Uh,
That's my push to talk, unfortunately. She's
Oh.
going to do it a lot.
interesting.
Alright, I'm getting out of here.
Allow me to change that keybind right now.
Am I in the hells? Odd.
Yes, we can sit in the chairs.
I was wondering whether I could take that brain jar with me.
Not that brain jar. Another brain jar, yes.
Okay, well, I'm off. See ya.
You're trapped.
Should we all go up together? Oh, okay. Let's get off the lift at the
Oh,
end.
as in all of us together, sure, right.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Help us.
Typical lady character, just ready in time.
Brilliant.
Release
Guy's looking like he's
us.
having a bad day in the office.
This is a reminder that the game store page does say it includes nudity.
Brains.
I mean, look, that dragon was completely naked and this bloke's topless.
Brains. Odd. Odd.
Hang on, are you talking to that, John?
I was.
Oh, listening, it's fine.
Let's listen in.
Please. Before they return! They return.
That facial expression.
Yeah, no. Can you see the response options?
I
that
can
have?
see your cursor moving up and down, and you can see me clicking on one that I would recommend at this point.
Ah, okay.
How does one do the recommendation thing?
You just click on it as if you were going to choose it, and it just puts your name beside it, essentially. Ah.
I mean, look at the facts.
Well, yeah, the top of his head's missing.
That would make sense.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Yeah, thinking of investigating, seeing
Oh,
what
actually.
type of us to the role.
You notice
Always nice to
edema,
pass the first one.
a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull. With a start, you realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Fun. I'm not going to recommend anything here. There's multiple ways this can play out.
I have a quarterstaff and I'm going to try and do a cerebral extraction.
Well, you got fingernails.
I'll be honest with you guys, leaving's probably the best choice, right?
No, I say we
have
do some
you-
medicine.
Have you not tried this one before? You can actually do it. It's just can have interesting results.
We start at level 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Do
wouldn't.
it.
I wouldn't start a fight with that thing.
Passing doesn't normally mean the best thing, right?
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Have you tried this one before, John?
I have not.
Okay, in that case, I will not let you know about the possible outcomes, but you've reduced one of the possible outcomes now, so you've got it now down to 2. This is a difficult dice roll. How confident are you feeling about dexterity?
Mage? Nah, I'm out.
I'm just trying to work out the size of the walnut whip that thing would have to sit on top of.
I think it's like a DC 15. Or possibly a bit higher. Dex check. You know what, I'm gonna...
Right, I'm gonna try it.
Okay. Good luck.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Bye bye, Cruel World.
I like the surgical precision there with your thumb.
Oh, you messed it up. It's hostile now. You made it angry. So now we're entering into combat.
Kill it. Kill it with fire.
I don't have fire, but I've got a two-handed sword. Will that help? I'm going to come in and swing at it. And then I'm going to try and push it off the operating table. Yeah. And then I'm going to finish my movement. Hey!
The guy doing in the chair.
It was just its time.
That guy looks like he's getting up.
So, it had a condition called newborn, which gives it like half health and some other debuffs for freshly having come out of the bloke's head.
Or freshly being pulled out of his head.
If you pass that check, you actually have a pet intellect devourer for the rest of this whole chapter.
Curious. Curious.
I don't like his body sitting up oddly in the chair. I'm going to push it.
Well, even after we killed the intellect devourer, he's moving around.
That's alright, we can still search his body if we want to.
Yeah, it's fine. What's left of it.
Yeah.
Albion Funeral Services.
Just get him off the chair, someone else might need to use that.
Well, on the plus side, he died in the right place.
Shall I open this chest over here?
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, a malachite. Lovely. I'm sure we'll put that to good use later on. Right. Who was checking out the brain in the jar? Earlier, was it? It was one of you two, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that was me. I was looking at
Okay,
the
do you want to take one with you? Because if so, I'll pick one up when we get to it.
No, I'll go without, I think.
Okay. And in case you were wondering where that third dragon got to... Oh, bloody hell, I'm on fire! Okay, that's serious. So, we have a jump action. It's
Your movement actions are
it's on the
side.
buttons to the left of
Right.
the portrait. Hey, there you go. After you, good friend. You're, this is a whole new world for you, this hellscape.
These wizard robes are not flattering.
Abomination.
Where did she get that armor so early on?
Your head throbs and your skin
Looks very
tingles.
much like what the
Visions rush
mindflayer was
past.
wearing.
A dragon's wing, a silver sword.
Well, they do have a shared
The
culture.
flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Ugh. Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must reach the helm before we transform.
I mean, as far as I can tell, at the moment, it's literally the best armor in the game.
We carry mindflayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted.
Not going to make any recommendations. This one's all
we
on you.
exterminate the imps.
She has a point.
Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
All right. We now have an extra party member, and she's with you, so you get full control of her. Unless you want to swap her over to one of us at some point.
Yeah, I'll delegate her action to you.
Okay, I'll have to... Where are we? It's not options, it's session. Who do you want to control her? Oh, she's not movable. Interesting. Okay.
Alright, I'll sort out the
That's fine. So there are imps up ahead and lots of fiery burning. Good shot. All right. Okay. So, oh yeah, we have simultaneous turns if we have the same initiative. If you want to switch weapon, it's the buttons below attacks. Interesting. Good start.
I'm a squishy.
Well, at the moment you are. That'll all change when I get a shield. Alright. Now... Oh, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to run. And I'm done.
That's the way to make that.
I mean, that's really the sort of thing a rogue should do, but... Oh shit, did that end Lae'zel's turn as well as mine by mistake when I clicked the end turn button? Because that sometimes happens when it's simultaneous turns.
Nice cleave.
Yeah, get on up there. See if you can come finish him off. Nice one.
You
Stealer.
proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Sorry, what was that, John?
I was reiterating the kill steal Can I put things in other people's inventories?
Yes, right click on it, click send to.
Anyone like a spiked bulb?
Sure.
No,
I don't,
I'll pass.
I don't have
However,
any spells, so I can throw it at people.
These Nautiloid tanks, are they
Yes, they're
effectively
full of highly
explosive barrels?
flammable liquid that we can smash to spill everywhere and then set on fire. They're also really heavy, so you might want to send them to Lae'zel to carry, so that you're not over encumbered soon. Also, we got another blue healing station, so I'm not using that now.
Okay. No one set Lae'zel on fire.
But while she's standing up there away from the action, I highly doubt that's going to happen. Oh, have you not chained her up to follow? Easy there. Let the new player go first, eh?
Yeah, I'm not dropping any cutscenes or anything.
There we are, she's following now.
I like how the door falls over.
Normally it's Lae'zel standing behind you, smirking there, but yeah. What do you expect? It's got a low centre of gravity, you want it to be closer to the ground.
There's chat counters either side of us here.
Yes. So we don't want the brain in the jar then.
Oh wow, we don't even get a choice, it's just straight up.
Give it the die.
Oh, I have a very big important warning. If we're standing here near the foredeck, do not try to jump down to the deck below to see if you can. It's an auto kill. You will die. Right, so there's a body on the other side of the flames here. There is stuff on that body. Do we want that stuff? One of the things the body has is a brain in a jar, but it has some other things as well.
I think all of them.
There's not actually much here apart from the camera.
I mean, there's things. There's something here that I want. Well, that's a way to start a fight. Right. Got it!
get wrecked.
There. Now I don't have to use that silly sword anymore.
Did you find an axe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one in the area.
Those are actually too heavy for my character to pick up.
I was picking them up for a reason. Because they were right next to these flames, and if a fight started, we could get very badly hurt. Oh, you did it first!
Yeah. What are arrows for if not wasting on tools?
Yeah. It's fine.
Isik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
Too late.
Yeah, I'm reading these sigils.
Aggression.
Problem is,
Arcane, okay, yeah. Fair
Annihilate.
enough.
if one person fails, I don't think other people can try. Oh, you got all three, nice.
With Unleash, Aggression, Annihilate.
Mm.
Just want to get those buttons in particular.
Unleash sounds less bad.
Unleash what? That might be pods.
I don't know if you two can hear what I'm hearing.
Hearing the let me out, and I'm seeing the words on the screen over here. It's coming from this one.
Yeah, I can hear it, but so do these buttons actually do anything? Or...
Let's talk to this person first, I guess.
You also might want to.
We have no time for stragglers.
She is like the worst party member ever.
Pretty much, yep.
She won't save anybody. She definitely won't come back for you if you get lost or left behind.
Yes.
I bet she doesn't even share treasure.
Anybody else make the Arcana roll?
No, if we go to the switch the character select button, I think that would just let us select another character we control and do stuff outside the conversation without coming into it. If he leaves, I'm not sure another one of us is allowed to attempt a roll.
Okay, well I'll try number one. Like I can't even do Arcana.
Go
The
for it.
construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Well, I mean, Githyanki are like chaotic neutral verging on chaotic evil. They just really hate mindflayers.
The magic's
Game hates me.
configuration is like nothing you know. Nausea climbs up your throat the longer you try to discern its nature.
I'm gonna go press the Unleash button.
So there's this rucksack by my feet here. If you want to dig around in that.
Okay, I clicked on the most.
Can the wizard have a go at trying to Arcana her out of there?
We can have a look.
We have no time for stragglers.
Yeah, apparently the wizard can. So yeah, you can come by, check the Arcana check as well.
Feels like you're in a supermarket. My ticket's after yours. Meat counter.
Unexpected NPC in the pod bagging area.
I'm going to talk this to the straggler 3 times over. We have plenty of time for straggler. Arcana roll. I just have.
I know. That's because wizards are just better.
Wait!
Or not.
There can't be. There has to be another way. Please! It cannot be helped. Come.
Okay, I'm pushing one of the buttons.
Oh, which one?
Unleash.
Okay. What happened?
Nothing. But it is to do with the prisoners. So we have, was it Annihilate?
Mm-hmm.
Aggression. So if we push the Annihilate button, it might kill all of the prisoners. Or destroy the ship.
Also, you had a little nasty electric shock condition there when you press the unleash button.
But it didn't tell me what it was.
I believe the message was something like psychic energy flows through the prisoners, but you don't see anything happen. It's a shocked condition that affects you in combat. It's a negative debuff. I can't remember exactly what it does. You'd have had to mouse over the little lightning bolt on your character portrait to check. I think it was like a kind of half stun.
Shall we just move on?
If no one else is looting that pack... Oh, yep, I'll have that, thank you very much. Actually, how am I doing for encumbrance? Right, yeah, okay. Well, when we get into a fight next, it's going to get interesting.
Do those buttons do anything, or we just?
Yes, they absolutely do something.
Yeah.
It's just that he pressed the safest one and got a little electric shock from it.
Yeah, sure, I want to exacerbate that.
So Unleash doesn't seem to be releasing them from their restraints, or her from the pod. So it must have been releasing something else.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything else.
Okay.
I think it's to do with the way that the tadpole's interacting with us.
There are scrolls on this table. And a necklace, and a locked box, which might have a key nearby somewhere. I see our friend here.
I'm
still...
tempted to push the other buttons.
If you wish, if you want to, we'll support you.
She made the most.
You went for the enrage one, didn't you? The aggression.
Yes.
Yeah, the annihilate button just kills them. Well, we're fighting now.
Are we on the same initiative?
It doesn't need to be the exact same value, it just needs to be no enemies between you, and then you're on the same initiative. So then you get kind of simultaneous turns, and that kind of thing happens.
One order the barbecue.
That was pretty brutal, wasn't it? And the one you didn't burn even had a candle on him as well.
Okay, so we move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad about leaving her, but I think.
This is not a massive spoiler. We can't open her pod yet.
What time wasted?
That's all right. It made you think about it.
Speak of thinking.
That thing's just moseying on by. Okay.
It's probably running around screaming panic stations in psychic language to everything nearby.
How many are there?
That's quite right.
Look at these alien designs, you know, very Geiger-esque.
A day's
There's another
woman
sigil
is
over
trapped
there.
inside the pod. She doesn't
I'm going to see
notice
if I
you.
can decipher.
Viscous chair.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Please note that it's not perfect, it's perfect, as in to perfect something. Whereas perfect would just be, this is perfect, you know.
Might fit that
The
chest.
pronunciation is important. And that is a
Eric had
ridiculously
a-
large button.
Eric had a mug and also a key.
Nice.
We want to push the perfect button.
You do.
Okay.
You sure?
Awesome. Buttons are for pushing.
He doesn't look very happy.
I wonder why. What has she just perfected?
Right, how do I join this conversation again?
Click on the character who initiated the conversation or the NPC. And it will play from the beginning of the first dialogue line or cutscene bit that you haven't seen yet.
Cainchar, changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
I take no responsibility for the pressing of that button.
To the helm. We must not delay.
I have a key, which I'm going to try on that chest.
Bloody intellect devourer got in my way and tried to trip me up. I should have it. Chest is just here on the table.
Yeah, it works. No, oh, there's some onyx in there.
Does anyone want a potion of poison resistance? Or a potion of speed before
I'm
we go
good.
any further?
Is that a loaded question?
No, it's just I'm carrying them, and if one of you wants a potion of poison resistance, or I literally have poison resistance as a racial trait, so if one of you wants a potion of poison resistance, you can have it.
Yep, I'll take it.
I'm hopefully not getting into combat, so yeah.
Okay, tell you what, I'll send you the potion of speed as well then. Tell you what, once we get a bit more experience, and I get a shield, if you feel vulnerable, come stand by me and enjoy all your enemies having disadvantage on attack rolls when they go for you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, alright.
Sounds fine.
Unfortunately, I'll get that ability probably before I can get a shield.
What was up?
Stylish rogue right.
That was what we call an
Ask no
early
questions.
access
Ask no
visual
lies.
bug.
Poking.
Fool, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape now.
Look at her face. he's got his arms up there.
Mission for Orange Twins.
Yeah. Right, now
Wow.
excuse me while I
It starts.
create chaos.
All three of you on the same initiative.
Okay, John, you got a nice little firebolt cantrip ready?
Yeah, we just gotta wait for all of them guys to have their go before me by the looks of
Yeah,
things.
it's Lazel's turn still. If I click end turn, it might end hers as well. Just mind the flames next to her, because I've got like 2 or 3 more of these tanks ready to chuck out. I must say, I really like the design of this encounter. You know, we've got an objective, we've kind of got a time limit, and there's an enemy with 135 hit points.
Okay, I can't actually end a turn.
Yeah, you can end a turn, you can switch to a bow, shoot one, and switch back to a sword.
No, I mean I literally came out and clicking the
Oh,
button. and
right.
it's doing nothing.
We might all need to.
Lord Sardiel will have your head!
We need to get out of here now.
I'm inclined to agree.
Ignis.
Yes!
That's done.
Was that a waste of an attack? Well, I'm...
I'm trying to leave an area that I don't have to walk through fire to get through.
Sorry, am I blocking you? I can move a bit further if you want to jump into position.
Ah, no.
That works.
Just like no opportunity.
That was an attack. That's the first time a fighter has actually had an attack of opportunity in all of my hours playing this game. All the enemies are normally just immune to it completely, and you guys might want to move, because we aren't the only people on this vessel.
Should we be attacking this commander guy?
If you want to try. Or maybe... Let's put it this way, if the mind flayer drops, the commander's still going to be there with his big dangerous sword.
Ship hits the ground. We're dead.
Are we taking time to loot here, or are we just pushing forwards?
I'm looting where convenient.
Okay. No! I'll dash. Dashing is fun. It lets us go further.
Hurry, before they strike.
Alright, I'll try to run interference while one of you guys goes for the thing up ahead. Because I see imps up ahead, and they're going to need to be dealt with. Ooh, what's this?
Just testing.
Ah, dash.
wonder what the range on my illusion is. It drops it where you are.
Yeah. Target is too far. That means it's time to jump for that little bit of extra movement. Now it's not too far. Oh man, that mind flayer's been really unlucky.
Intruder's open. The furnace is ours.
I mean, there he was, flying over cities, taking prisoners, and now he's in hell. Literally. Having a hell of a time. Be careful about getting too close to that burning sword. Oh, nice. Ah.
Broke my vision.
Working on it. Gotcha.
Cheers.
There's a mind flayer here I can search. Got nothing. I'll,
Wow, I was really close to it.
Forward, Istik, before more dragons come.
Oh, so the commander is actually aggressive, I see.
yes, he is. And he will totally go for us if that mind flayer goes down. And
He
if you
did just
take
take
too
swing.
long, he gets reinforcements. Are you still taking Lizelle's turn?
No, she's done.
Okay.
Or Zariel will have your head.
You can activate the transponder with a dash. So it
Spare
doesn't.
one more round.
Yeah, it doesn't take your combat action to do it, you know. Oof. Brutal. I'd like to let one of you two do this, because, you know,
After the Fiji, I've done it before.
yeah. I'll just go up to here and wait.
Wait for you, we can loot all the bodies quick.
Actually, I
she
should
does.
probably go down near the commander in case it all kicks off.
What's in the sticks?
We got nothing.
Yeah, I found that out as well.
Cheap.
On you go, Lucinius. Be a hero.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it.
Oh, that's an interesting freeze frame for me. Again, early access hijinks. Well, I hope that scene played out a little bit better for you guys than it did for me.
Yeah, there's a couple of freezes. I was stuck on the tentacles, kind of writhing the scene for a little bit there.
There was an awkward freeze frame moment for me partway through. That's cool. I've seen it before. And now the real story begins.
Yeah, what a prologue.
Yeah.
So when you use a jump action, is that outside of the normal range of your movement? Or in addition to, rather?
It takes about half of your movement distance, but the jump range is a little bit longer than half your movement distance.
That based on strength, like the old jump skill used to be?
Nah, it's probably based on an athletics skill or something. Or the jump
To be honest,
spell.
With strength 8, my character probably takes her entire movement just to get out of her chair.
Here we go. An extremely dialogue-heavy cutscene here, when it finishes loading.
Hells. I can't believe I'm in one piece.
And after that dramatic crash landing, I'd better stop and restart recording.